What is going on there, guys? Kempy here, and welcome back today to the Wrexham save. A few of you guys have been down below getting them fantastic youth players in. 3 of them are now gone, and I tell you what, the youth players have impressed. I've been playing them because we've basically won the league. Today is where we do win the league. We've got Bradford at home. We just need a point from our next 5 games. We're on 102 points. We lost our last game, went down to 10 men because... where is he? The Danny Hughes got a straight red card. And, I mean, he's got 19 bravery, 11 aggression. He looks unbelievable. But, yeah, 2-footed someone. Straight red card in his first start. Danny Hughes, I like it. Great start, son. So, he won't be playing today. But right back, Phil Hamish from the comments. He has come in. He's gone down a little bit in a few stats, but he's got 5-star potential. He has got the slightly injury prone, which does worry me. But he has been playing at right back. He's currently on an average of 6.65, but he is just 15 years of age. Christopher Lewis had his first game where obviously someone got sent off. So he got a 6.3, but I'm not thinking about that at all. I played him out on right mid just to get him into the team. But yeah, I'm not going to take into account that average rating very much. However, we've got a new star. Scott Thomas, 2 games, 2 goals, 7 average rating. And I tell you what, this kid can finish. 14 finishing. He doesn't mind it either. He's 16 years of age. He is now our youngest ever goal scorer at 16 years of age and 72 days old. Scott Thomas could be one, and he's one from the comments as well. So, Scott, if you're watching, you're a bagsman. But he could be one for the future for us, and he's definitely, at the moment, on my radar to be our 4th striker next year. We're on sort of our track to get the records 4-point set in a league season in League 2. Records for most wins in League 2, and we are close as well to our record as a club for league wins at this level as well. So everything is going very, very well. The team we are going to play today is going to have some of these youth players in. Ben Wilson is going to start in goal. Hamish at right back. Varane and Williams Thomas at centre back. Luke Thomas at left back. Josh Nerfield and Thomas O'Connor in centre mid. Christoph Lewis is going to play in this deep line playmaker on support role. We just need to train him up to be there. And that is where he's going to come in. Jordan Davies at left mid. Paul Mullen up front with the new wonder kid, Scott Thomas. So it is an exciting day. If you guys are brand new to the channel, there is still 2 players to be claimed. Mark Nash, the goalkeeper, who is at the moment our 2nd goalkeeper and is going on the bench of every single game. If you do want to claim Big Mark, get in the comments and claim him. And Danny Hughes, if you're someone who likes a 2-foot challenge in real life, you can be Danny Hughes. So get down in the comments. All you got to do is be subscribed to the channel. Claim that down below. Just put your name and the name of the player you want, and I'll change their name in game to yours. So if that's something you want, get on that and do that. Today, though, like I said, hopefully we get to lift the trophy at the racecourse. It looks absolutely packed. All the superb Wrexham fans have come to see a trophy parade, and have come to see a few of the youngsters come through the academy as well. Here we've got Hamish defending against Young. A ball in the box and a great finish there from Joe Ironside, making it 1-0 to Bradford. The boys have definitely gone to sleep in these last sort of 5-ish games since we got the promotion secured. Definitely gone to sleep. Not as much sort of high intensity, not a lot of goal scoring. Even Paul Mullen isn't scoring as many goals. So something's clearly going wrong. But yeah, it's just because they're on holiday. We've won the league pretty much. We need to get 1 point from our next 5 games. Today I'm going to show you this game. I'm then going to go through all of the other games and just bring you guys back at the end. We'll go through the season review and we'll finish off Season 2. Back-to-back promotions, I think, is pretty impressive. Hopefully, back-to-back league titles. Joe Ironside is trying to delay that for as long as he can. I'm not a fan of Joe. I've watched him in real life play at Cambridge, and he was shocking, and Cambridge was shocking, and it was a waste of my evening. So, Joe Ironside, you're my bad books already. Stop scoring against me, because you're even further in my bad books. But yeah, like I say, today is going to be the end of Season 2 and the end of life in League 2. Hopefully, we never have to come down here again. It took us a long old time to get out of the National League, but I believe now we are on course to go up and up and up. Next season, I think, is going to be a bit more difficult. I can see us maybe being a playoff team, maybe a late run to the playoffs, especially if we're having some bad form. 3-0 to Bradford, and that is Harry Chapman. But next year, I think, could be much more of sort of a consolidation as a club in the Football League. I think it's going to be a mid-table / playoffs next year. So it'll be good to get in there and actually have a bit more of a challenge. These last 2 years have been very, very easy. It might not look like it right now, and obviously last episode you saw we got absolutely pumped as well. But you can see from the points tally, we are just unbelievable. We score so many goals. Joe Ironside scores so many goals. He's got a bloody hat-trick for Bradford. So we're 4-0 down. The kids are having absolute stinkers, so this isn't great. I wanted to show you guys us actually having a little bit of a fight about us and a little bit deserving to win the league. We're going to take off Christopher Lewis and Tom O'Connor in midfield. We'll get the Craig Cogley in at right back as well, and we'll just get Ollie Palmer in up front. Maybe it's a little bit too early for some of them youngsters, but like I said, I'm not fussed at all. It's just purely about minutes at this point. World records, league records themselves, they don't matter that much. It'll be nice to break the record, but I think we need 1 point as well to get 103 points, which is the record for League 2. And then maybe you never know. Next year or the year after, we could set the record for League 1 as well. But yeah, things are going very, very well in terms of the season. Not quite in this game, but as a club, we are massively on the up. League 1 next year, like I say, hopefully going for playoffs. My aim, I was talking about this today with one of my mates. The aim for me is, I think 2035 is a sort of a cap I'm going to set. 2035, I want to lift the Champions League. So I'm thinking that probably another 4 or 5 years till we get to the Premier League. Around the 2028, 29 mark maybe. Ollie Palmer's just got a straight red. I mean, that is an absolutely shocking challenge. This game has been shocking. The last one was shocking as well. I'll tell you what, though, we are still going to lift the trophy if it stands like this, because Cambridge are drawing. I was going to say, but yeah, I'm going to pause it because I want to just finish what I was saying. 2035, I want to be the year we lift the Champions League. If we can do it earlier, we can do it earlier. But I'm thinking that might be around the end of February, start of March. This career might finish up, and that'd be very good. I'd be very, very happy with that. I'd like to get Wrexham all the way to the very top, and I'm confident on doing it as well. Obviously, losing 4-0 to Bradford, bit of a dark moment. Paul Mullin, is that going to go down as his goal? It's not. It's a Nathan McGinley own goal. We get a goal right at the end, and then we get to lift our glorious League 2 trophy. We have won the league. It's a 4-1 loss, but that is not going to stop celebrations here at the racecourse. A 4-1 loss, no one cares. It is now time for Paul Mullin to lift that trophy high above his head. There is no doubt in my mind he is going to get Player of the Season. He is going to get top goal scorer. He has cleaned up this year and been very, very good. So I'm a very happy boy. We have now won the league. We're going to watch this celebration, and then I'm going to go forward the next 4 games and bring you guys back, like I said, right at the end. We'll go through a quick review. And then this weekend, the same as last time, we get a weekend full of transfer fun on Saturday evening. And then Sunday, depending on how busy I am the next couple of days, might be a double header, where in the morning I get you out the first episode, the first games of the season, etc. And then the evening will be maybe the end of August. But I'm quite busy this weekend and quite busy Friday as well. So it might not be the case. So it could be that just this weekend is a transfer special and the start on Sunday. So if you guys are excited, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on them bits. I'm not going to say they were good enough at all, because they weren't. But it's now time for me to fast forward into the future, get to the end of the season. But massive congrats, massive thanks to all of the boys. We are League 2 champions. There we are then. The League 2 season has finished. Finishes against second place Cambridge, a 1-1 draw. We played a fairly strong side there. The only youngster getting in the team was Danny Hughes. The rest all played in under 21s matches. You can see though, 46 games played, 61 goal difference, 110 points. We had a barnstorming season. I'm not going to go and talk to the press today. We just want to get to that last little bit where we can see the finish of the season and we can move on to tomorrow. Let's have a look at the update and the wrap up of the season. Is all we want to see. I've been busy on transfers, etc. already. Few players are leaving the club. There's a few players coming in as well already, but I'm not going to show you that today because that would be silly. That'll be in tomorrow's. The transfer episode is going to go live tomorrow at 5 p.m. So make sure you are tuned for that one. Today, though, the end of season review of 2023-24. We lifted the Sky Bet League 2 trophy, and boy, did we deserve it. Starting the season, they're saying it's Justin Verazaj. I completely disagree. It has to be Mipo Odebueko, an A+ plus from the board. 30 games, 13 off the bench, 25 goals, 7 assists on a 7.29. He is 100% going to be starting next year up front against Paul Mullin unless he leaves for whatever reason. Josh Nerfield is someone I'm very, very happy with. 40 games, 6 goals, 15 assists. Crew Blackett-Taylor, an A+. He came in last year and he has been very good for us. 7.14. Obviously, Justin played a few games. Carl Hudlin come in. Wasn't a bad signing for 10k. Not quite hit the ground running. He is someone that I'm going to try and look to move on. Taylor Ferran has been really good. Matt Craig's been quite good, I thought. And Josh de Craig Cogley, not been quite as good as I thought. In terms of transfers out, there was just 5 deals where people left. We won't look at them. They are long gone. Loans out. Anyone had an amazing loan spell? Jack Tierney at Chesterfield, a signing we made last summer. He looks actually quite good. Another right-footed centre-back, currently a 3-star, probably quite similar to Taylor Ferran. Looking at the results then, the board expected us to just reach the playoffs. 75 points is what we needed. Well, how's 110 and another unbelievable season. Top goal scorer for us, super Paul Mullin. 46 goals, 9,800 home attendance, which is fantastic. We finished 12 points clear of Cambridge and Bradford come up as well. The FA Cup, we did well there as well. We got to the third round, and when we could finally play a Premier League side, we tested ourselves against Fulham, who managed to stay up in the Premier League, coming 13th. So, you know what? That is not that bad. Carabao Cup, we lost to Peterborough, and in the Papa John's, we got knocked out of that, which I was happy with. Moments to remember, a big win was a 5-0 and a Paul Mullin 4-goal haul. That was just at the start of our season. Match to remember was a 2-0 win against Cambridge back on near Christmas, and the goal of the season was won by Tom O'Connor. Revenue-wise, we sold 3,500 shirts. Paul Mullin, of course, being on the top of that. Meepo coming in at second, which is good to see. Legend of the club and legend of the area, Jordan Davies, Blackett-Taylor and Ollie Palmer is there as well. We've done quite well money-wise this season. How we lined up, our best team, Ben Wilson, de Craig Cogley, Hayden, Dimitri, Garbutt, Nerfield, O'Connor, Craig, Blackett-Taylor, Mullin and Odebueko. The 4-4-2 is exactly what we like to play. But look at this, manager of the month in August, October, November, December, January, February, March. We were fantastic as a manager and as a team. We were absolutely outrageous. In terms of records broken, Mullin, 51 goals overall. In a league season, he got 46 games played, 46 goals. Most assists in the season, new Kirsten, Josh Nerfield. Most clean sheets, Ben Wilson, another brand new keeper. 31 years of age now. I think he's going to have another couple years here, and I'm very happy with Big Ben in goal. Paul Mullin with 18 player of the matches. Worst discipline? I like that. Taylor Ferran, 8 yellow cards, 1 red card. Fastest goal was Paul Mullin in just 22nd, and oldest goal scorer coming in at Mickey Demetriou. Highest average rating for us was Paul Mullin on a 7.6. And we've gone through absolutely everything else there. History in the making. It was a superb season for the Red Dragons, who aside from a short spell early in the season around September when they dropped to third, consistently performed above expectations, were able to become most unlikely title winners. We absolutely smashed it. And now I don't think this is very good, this timeline. I think it needs massively updating. But League 2 triumph, just a year after getting that League 1, the National League triumph as well. So I'm very happy with how things have gone here at Wrexham. Like I said, they're looking at the League 2 table. Top goal scorer, Paul Mullin by 18 goals. He absolutely smashed it. Average rating, Paul Mullin, of course. Player of the matches, Paul Mullin, of course. He's everything. Paul Mullin is all you need. If you are doing a save down at this level, try and get Super Paul Mullin because he is fantastic. Social media followers, we have gone up 3.2 thousand, which is nice to see. The supporters profile hasn't actually changed at all, which is quite cool. Apologies. So we're now on 41k followers, 7,500 season ticket holders as well, which is good to see. In terms of our expectations then next year, what are they expecting? Attempt to avoid relegation. So they are expecting a much harder year next year. And I have to say, so am I. I've already said, a good season for me would be a mid-table to playoff season. So the fact the board are expecting us to basically we're going to just avoid relegation. That is what the players want as well. Not going to make any promises. Go ahead, have a good break. And you guys go ahead and have a good Friday evening. Come back though tomorrow on Saturday. The morning will be a Season 2 recap, where if you've just clocked on to the series, you can see everything that happened in Season 2. The evening, however, a massive transfer special before on Sunday we get into it and we have our first game of the season in League One with a super Wrexham. Thank you guys for watching. You have been absolute legends this series, and this season has been so fun to record, and it's all thanks to you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll speak to you all soon.